Mark had always considered himself to be a pretty normal guy. He had a steady job, a loving family, and a comfortable home. But he had a secret, a dark addiction that he had been struggling with for years. Mark was addicted to pornography and masturbation, and he spent hours each day indulging in his habit. At first, he thought that his behavior was harmless. After all, he wasn't hurting anyone, right? But as time went on, Mark began to see the impact of his addiction on his life. He became more isolated and disconnected from the people around him, and he struggled to maintain his relationships with his friends and family. One day, Mark stumbled upon an article about the butterfly effect. The concept fascinated him, the idea that a small action could have far-reaching consequences. As he thought more about it, Mark began to see the parallels between the butterfly effect and his own life. He realized that his addiction was not just affecting him, but also the people around him. His wife was beginning to feel neglected and hurt, and his children were starting to sense that something was wrong. Mark knew that he needed to make a change, but he wasn't sure where to start. Mark began to research addiction and discovered that he wasn't alone. He found support groups and online communities where people like him shared their stories and offered each other encouragement. Mark also began to seek professional help and started attending therapy sessions to help him overcome his addiction. It wasn't easy, and there were times when Mark stumbled and fell back into his old habits. But he refused to give up. He knew that his actions had consequences, and he was determined to break the cycle of addiction. Slowly but surely, Mark began to see the ripple effect of his positive changes. His relationship with his wife improved, and he found that he was more present and engaged with his children. He felt a renewed sense of purpose and hope for the future. Mark realized that the butterfly effect wasn't just a theory, but a powerful truth. His small actions had the power to change his life and the lives of those around him. And with each passing day, Mark felt freer, stronger, and more alive than he had in years.